Welcome back, everybody.
Hi.
It's a new day. Of course it is. Anyway, today we're going to be cruising down to Pigeons Lock, probably, because we couldn't cruise yesterday because of unforeseen circumstances that we do not want to mention. But yeah, we couldn't cruise yesterday, so we've got to do a double cruise today, which is going to be quite long. I mean, we could do some tomorrow, but don't really want to cruise on a Saturday or Sunday.
Maybe see what the weather does. If it starts raining, we might. But
yeah, I think the weather's going to get nice on the weekend again.
Look at me! It is the 31st of May. Happy birthday to my best friend Judith, 61, older than me. But look, I had to find a hat because I put all my winter stuff away under my bed, and I had to find one of Andy's hats. I'm going to have to try and find his gloves as well. You get unbelievable temperature.
Should still leave a couple of winter things out. But yeah, we're going to cruise down to King Sutton Lock now. Yeah, we had a couple of nice nights there, but it's too loud on the road, the M40. Because now Dad's gone, we can cruise wherever we want.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll probably go to Pigeons Lock, which is just past Lower Hayford, I believe, and just before Enslow. And then we'll stay there, and then next week I think we'll be on the Thames, which is weird. But yeah, it's very cool at the moment. Probably like 15 degrees.
It feels less than that to me.
I don't know, it's just probably, I don't know. But yeah, it's supposed to get nicer in June. But yeah, this is ending spring on a bad note, but it's
1st of June tomorrow. And I've had a bit of really playing me up Tuesday, my hay fever. I had to get his dad's drive, didn't I?
Yeah, it was that bad. But spring is over now, and it was a wet one, so hopefully summer won't be so wet. We'll see. Anyway, let's enjoy the cruise. This is, of course, the map of the UK Canal network. Everything in red is what we cruised before. Now we're here down on the South Oxford Canal, about midway now, at Twyford, just past Banbury. So we'll be starting our long cruise today at Twyford, making our way down to Somerton for a few locks, and then to Hayford, and after that a few more locks down to Enslow, making it about 15.5 miles and 9 locks. It's going to be a long one. Wow, look at that for timing. And there's a boat waiting to come up, so I get extra help too. met a couple of hire boats at this lift bridge. We got there first, which meant they had to wait, but I think they ended up getting grounded.
This is where it's with this, it's like the bushes and you never know where the bloody rock is.
I told Mum this would be a very bad place to meet another boat. It's just a bit of a bottleneck and very narrow through here. And what happened? You guessed it.
This is why I hate it for it.
This lock will take us onto the first river section of the Oxford Canal. Now it has a very low bridge which can cause some trouble because it's got a variable height, meaning that the water level will go up and down, of course, because it's a river section. So sometimes the clearance of the bridge is not enough. Although you don't really use the channel of the river through this section, the river actually just cuts across the canal on the same level. Now, usually this would happen on an aqueduct. The canal would go over the top, but the Oxford Canal was built to Banbury in 1770. It didn't go any further towards Oxford until the late 1780s. But they had to build it very, very cheap, which meant they had to use the channel of the River Cherwell on several occasions. But obviously in the winter this caused big problems, and even now you can see this is late May and it's even on yellow now. There's two really weird shaped locks like this, which is just after the river sections as you go back on the canal. Now of course, when the canal enters the river sections, most of its water from above is lost downstream of the river when the river exits. In order to preserve some of that water loss and to take more water onto the canal section, the locks were made a lot wider so they could carry a lot more water down. wonder what the purpose of these old gates are. This is one of my most favourite spots on the South Oxford Canal. It's so beautiful here, so quiet, but there's no parking, so I never more here. Now this bridge carries a footpath, so it's meant to be left down. Now just ahead of us you can see there's a hire boat. Now he's opened it, but he couldn't get off to shut it again, but for some reason there's not a crew doing it for him. I don't really understand what happened, because we just came around the bend and he shouts out, "Could you do the lift bridge for me please?" It's not really much of an inconvenience though, because it actually saves me opening it in the first place. All I have to do now is shut it. I'm editing this video on the 29th of June, and at the moment, Somerton Deep Lock is out of action, thanks to yet another strike from a boat. But this time, it seems a boat has damaged the seal, so at the moment this lock is out of action for the foreseeable future. We made it just down Somerton Deep Lock.
Yeah, it's very deep.
Yeah, 12 foot. Fortunately we did have a hire boat in front of us, which was the worst lock to have a hire boat in front of you, but it was alright because we could go inside, have a wee, get a cup of tea, put the washing on.
The ninja got out though, the ginger ninja got out.
Yeah.
We had to coax him and pick him up and throw him back in the boat.
Because there was a Black Prince hire boat behind us as well.
The trouble is when you stop, they think that's
They
it.
assume,
We
yeah.
moored up, you can go out.
No, we've got a while to go yet. Just going to come down to Somerton and Somerton Meadow. Lovely place to moor there, but we won't moor in there because we were going to moor there yesterday. But got to go further today, down through Lower Hayford and Upper Hayford, and onwards to Pigeons Lock. Never seen that before. Someone actually obstructed the towpath with a rope. Oh my god. Oh, I did get some high vis like green things on there. Oh, that would do. Anyone want an office chair? This is Somerton Common, and as you can see it's quite a popular spot because it's beautiful and there's no hedgerow, which is quite weird for a canal. It's almost like mooring in a meadow of a river, but this isn't a river. Good to see that the fallen tree has been cleared. This was a stoppage a couple of days ago, but thankfully it's been chopped away. This bit through here is called deep cutting. Now, it's not really that deep compared to some more newer cuttings on canals, But I suppose it was pretty deep for the navvies back in the 1790s. Weird because it doesn't really have a towpath. Well, it does, but it's above the canal. When I got to this lock, I realised that the paddle had been left up a little bit, so I had to shut that, but it seems to get stuck, so people get mistaken thinking it's shut, but it's actually not.
Hancock!
He is.
I thought you were on the River Severn.
Oh, we come a long way in a short amount of time, mate. Anyone want a mattress? That is the River Cherwell there, which runs literally parallel to the canal. I do wonder though, why didn't they use the River Cherwell's channel through this section? Not one of those mysteries that you can't find an answer to. He's on the landing, I can't get off. I have to go off at the front.
So I nearly swore then. He's on the lock landing. Well, not the lock landing, the swing bridge landing.
Lift bridge landing.
Lift bridge landing, whatever it is.
Oh Christ. Thankfully there was a couple of boats waiting to come through, so they did the lift bridge for us.
Old tree house.
We had to completely stop dead in our tracks when this guy from the highboat company decided to cut in front of us and move the boat onto the towpath side. Why couldn't he have just waited 1 minute for us to come by? I do not know. Don't think I've ever seen a boat with this many solar panels. He's run out of room on his roof, so he's now putting them on the side. Might as well make the whole hull out of solar panels.
He said that's why for the...
Well, here's the very popular spot of Kirtlington Quarry. A disused quarry. Now you can moor on the offside here. Enough for about 4, maybe 5 boats. But we'd rather be moored in a nice spot on our own. Fiat 500. With the new Fiat 500. Yeah. Well, there's no mooring above Pigeon's Lock, and never seems to be. There always seems to be a line of boats there. But we want to moor below, really. no surprises there. It's completely full up at the bottom too, right to the end of the Armco. We're going to attempt to wide more, but it's not going to go well, I don't think. Rock bucket ready. We hit rock bucket already. But just around the bend, through the bridge, is our backup plan. There's a stretch of Armco around the bend. That's our last resort. But unfortunately, there was a boat on that too. Now there is more room, but we would be blocking the bridge. Well, we came through Pigeon's Lock, and that's where we plan tomorrow, of course. Come all this way, 12 miles and whatever, how many locks.
Can't more anyway.
Can't more, yeah. No more in above or below. And even the backup spot there, there's a boat on that. So
Yeah, no, there's too many like rocks and all that under there as well.
yeah, we tried to wild more, but it's too shallow. And the towpath's too shallow, narrow. So got to go on to Enslow, and hopefully we get the mooring just before Baker's Lock. And then there is a car park at Enslow, but the trouble is, you can be quite close to it, but it's literally you're right next to an industrial estate. Although it won't be working on the weekend.
No. Try and get in here.
No, it's too far now, Mum.
Yeah.
Too far, way too far. Because we need to do some major jobs on the van. Major jobs. But anyway, onwards to Enslow. We'll see. After that, then it will be what is it?
Oh, don't say that. It's bloody 7 o'clock nearly now. Christ.
I know, we're starving like Marvin. This was the industrial estate I was on about. Obviously no good for the cats. Oh, CRT, come on. Take a page out of your own book. Why are you mooring so close to the bridge? And unfortunately, when you get into a luscious, beautiful field, it's all private mooring. But there is just a stretch of Armco before the lock landing for Baker's Lock, but there's someone on it too. But we managed to wild moor behind him. It's been a long old day, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time hopefully. Bye bye.